I'm in a different location right now. So I hope this good, right? Now listen, y'all. I might not be able to see your comments. Hey, y'all. I might not be able to see y'all comments all the time because I don't have my computer with me. It's downstairs. I'm in a different location. As y'all can see, I'm in my friend's fabulous clothes room. She has a room just like me, but hers is bigger with clothes, shoes, purses, all that stuff. Fabulous. You can just live in here, right? When I get rich and when my husband comes, he's going to get me a house with a huge walk-in closet. Okay? I love walk-in closets. Hey, Neat. I love walk-in closets, right? Uh, at my house, like I said, at my house, I had a room that I call my walk-in closet. At my house now in Atlanta, I got a room. Everywhere I go, I always have a room that's a walk-in closet, right? But my friends is like heaven. It's like, ooh. Anyway, y'all, what is happening? What is happening? Make sure you making it happen for yourself. If you don't have a t-shirt, get with me in the email. I need all your help, okay? Because I'm moving. In case y'all didn't know, in case y'all didn't heard, I am moving back to Charlotte, okay? So, that's what it is. And so I need your help. So anyway, good news. We're gonna just get off to some little what you call housekeeping. Didn't go on the date. Did not go. I'm tired. So I get up at 6 in the morning to be at work to be at orientation at 9. Shit, by 12, 1, 2 o'clock, I was tired, sleepy as I could be, right? Did not go because it's too much. Did not go. Don't know when I'll go because I'm on my grind, right? Um, and I go tomorrow and get my fingerprints at the airport. But Thursday, I got a drug test for another job. Tell y'all about that later, right? And I'm probably going to take that other job because it's closer, even though both of them is in this area. But it's closer, and I like them. I worked for them before, and that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, neat girl. Your girl been on her job. Now, next up is to, find me a place to live. My friend's house is fabulous, but find me a place to live. Right? I am so happy, y'all. I am so excited. The atmosphere, the energy, the whole everything, right? And before I go any further, let me just tell you this. I can tell you how good God is. Last night when I was laying down, something said, call, hey Denise. Something said call Amazon. I used to work for them part-time in Atlanta, right? Off and on. And I called them. Now listen to this, y'all. I called them. Just so happened, this is how my Lord work. This is how my God do things. The building, you ain't even got to get on the freeway. Then the building is this way, that way, turn left, turn right, turn left. Boom, there go the building. Okay? So I had a problem with my email last night because I was trying to do it last night. And so I couldn't wait to call them because they're on Pacific time. I couldn't wait to get up and call them, right? They straightened out my email, so I was able to finish applying. The job starts September 8th. My airport job starts September 7th, which I'm probably not going to take, but I'm just going to go take the fingerprints anyway, due diligence. And Amazon start the 8th, and it's part-time. It's really what I want. Both of them part-time because that's all I want, right? But I'm probably going to go to Amazon. So I'm so excited, y'all, right? Next up, find me somewhere to live, child. You know my friend is very gracious. It's very nice, very comfortable. I couldn't have asked for a better situation. I really, really couldn't ask for a better situation, y'all. So anyway, y'all, let's get right into it. Is there a girl code, right? Is there, hey Indy, hey L, is there, like I said, y'all missed it. I might not be able to respond. I'm not gonna be able to respond because I don't have my computer with me. I'm in a different space. Is there a girl code? Is there a girl code? Is people abiding by the girl code? Or is everybody just doing what they want to do? Just sleeping with who they want to sleep with, being with who they want to be with, and so on and so forth. You say, yeah, Denise, listen, I say yeah too. But I'm finding that it's a lot of people that have been betrayed by people close to them. And I read a saying today and it made a whole bunch of sense. It's so true. It says only people close to you can betray you, right? Because that's where your loyalties lie, with the people close to you, not with strangers, right? Everyone, yeah, they're doing what they want. And so the people closest to you is the ones that can betray you. That's why it hurts so much, right? Because I'm telling you, that little situation happened to me. Like, I didn't know it at the time. I found out later. Hey, what's happening, Ty? That's my girl. That's my girl. Is that Bridget? Because Bridget did call herself Ty Car too. That's my girl. Anyway, you my girl too, right? And hey, Lisa Marie. And it's always the people closest to you. But let me tell you what I don't understand. I might squint my eyes because I'm doing something with my lighting. Um, is how someone can sit around you and plot. Like, you want my man, so you watching how good he treat me, you watching what he do for me, and all the time you thinking, I'm gonna get him. Ooh, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. He mine. I'm gonna get him. Like, that got to be hard to do, to sit around the very person that you hate. That's got to be hard. I don't have that kind of strength. I don't have that kind of energy for that. Even if I wanted him, I don't have that. Hey, Bridget, okay, I thought so. Hey, Sheila. So, how do you go, like, let's say this. Let's say he like my friend. Let's say he like my friend Sheila. He like my friend Bridget, right? Like my friend. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I knew who you was when I seen Takar. And and uh and he liked her. Let's say he liked my friend Bridget. He been liking her. Bridget never messed with him. Never messed with him, but he been liking her since the 6th grade. And now, 20 years later, I'm going to give y'all the timeline. 20 years later, 30 years later, 15 years later, he like me. I'm going to ask y'all the question. He like you now. Do you, the people closer to you, can hurt you because they know more? Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly what they do. And so it's 15, 20, 25 years later. Do you talk to dude? Do you talk to dude? Even though your friend never messed with him, but you know, she might have a little flirted with him, but you know that he liked her for years. He liked her for years. Question is, do you mess with him now, 10, 15, 25 years later? Do you mess with him now? My God, me either. My girl code says no. Says no. Because in the back of my head, whenever first of all, it would be awkward. If this my friend then, she's probably still my friend now. So now me and you together, we all booed up. Right, Bridget, we all booed up. And now, just human nature would have you thinking when she walked by, you watching him to see if he watch her, you watching their interactions with each other, like, that's too much. That's too much. And then, what would your friend think? So now Bobby been liking you since the 7th grade. Now y'all grown. Everybody grown, doing their own thing. Couple of divorces and breakups and all that. Now you with Bobby. That's so awkward to me. That is so awkward to me, right? I don't lust over. Nah, me either. Me either. It does seem weird, don't it, Lisa Marie? It does seem weird. Like, now that's one scenario. The other scenario is they actually was together. And now it's 30 years later. Now, that's actually happened with me. This guy I went to school with, like me, bought me gift. We never dated. But now, an adult, I have my son. Ooh, what? See, that's how that's how these old broads do. You know, and because I think deep down, they always want what you had. Like in my case, I believe now, nobody could have never paid me to believe that my cousin was that way towards me. You could have never made me believe that one, right? But I think that when I look back on it, and I wish I could talk to this one particular guy that I'm pretty sure she tried to hit on. He got a wife, so I don't talk to him, right? No woman that had the nerve to ask me if I was mad. And it ain't even that you mad, it's just a principle, and it's a weird little feeling like, it's one of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. You don't do that. And if you've ever, like, I've seen people who somebody used to go with them. Hey, Lily Grandma. Somebody used to go with them, and now somebody else, your friend go with. Like, that is just too weird for me. That's just too weird for me. And it's, first of all, if you bring your dude around, the principle, right? If you bring your dude around, and he fine, let's say he fine, he Denzel fine, he Idris Elba fine. I may look at him and say, oh, he fine, but instantly that like and lust, or, like if you see him and didn't know who he was, that instant like lust would go away. I would never look at him like that no more. Because I think that's just natural instinct. You just turn that off, right? Just turn that off. You just never look at nobody like that. How would it look like I'm looking at your husband and your good guy friend in a lustful way? In a like that don't even mm-mm, that don't even compute in my head. Like I don't. Why would I think about somebody like that? Right? That I ain't gonna have and I ain't gonna want. And what's even sicker is the person that's plotting to have him. Now, let me say this. I want y'all to agree or disagree. Drop down in the comments. Let's say you said woman gets the man. He's still with her, but he messed with you too. Right? Or maybe he don't mess with this person no more. He done mess with a friend. Hey T. Hey T. Now he don't mess with her no more. Right? Do you all think that a man treat every woman the same? Because see, that's what the women is looking at. They're looking at, oh yeah, he might be fat and all this, but a lot of times they're looking at how he treats you, right? So they thinking, I guess that you don't deserve that, and they do. I don't know how they think because my mind don't go that way, right? But in my case, what was even though I wasn't even upset. I was just like, you know, in my case, it was if you know all the struggles and the strife and all the turmoil I went through, and then I finally get something nice and wonderful just for me, why do you want it? If we supposed to be like this, why do you want it? Why would you want to take that from me? Because, yeah, he off limits. Because let's say in my situation, they fell in love. Now, what you thought was gonna happen? What was gonna happen with me? Where was I gonna be? Right? Just so happened I found out when I didn't want him no more. But where would that leave me? And so what would the picture have looked like with our children, with our family? What would the picture have looked like, y'all together? What was that gonna look like? And everybody know he was mine. You know what I'm saying? After the man done bought me a house, a car, furniture, all kind of stuff. Now he with you. How that was gonna look, right? Every woman is different, so they do. I would want you to be happy, so I would not do that. Yeah, but you know, I have to think that if you're plotting against me or whoever you're plotting against, and that's your friend, that's your cousin, that's your whatever, and you don't like me. That's all I can think of is you don't like me. What I have come to the conclusion of, if we've been all right, I've been loving on you, you've been loving on me, you my family. This really goes towards my family mostly. And I've been doing all I can. I've helped you, you've helped me. We went through it thick and thin. And then you do some ultimate betrayal type stuff to me. In my mind, you never liked me. So it's very easy for me to cut you off and never fool with you again because you don't like me. So why would I mess with you? You don't like me. Obviously, you don't like me. And don't y'all think that? They don't like you because if it's people that you like, you don't hurt. I just feel that if it's a friend or family member, they were looking at each other. Yeah, they were. And I gotta say this, y'all. I gotta say this. A man, I'm not giving them I ain't giving them no excuse. But I'm saying if you put it on him, if you put it out there to him, he may accept it. It's a difference than if they go after it than somebody pushing it on them. Even though both is wrong. Both is wrong. But men, and I know it's an old cliche, men are men though. If you keep walking around with your legs open, then eventually he's gonna put something in there, right? Probably. If he keeps being tempted. Because you got to think about it. We got to take it all the way back to the Bible. Adam was tempted by Eve. That's the history of life, right? So if you keep tempting him, he may take it. Now, do I think that, because I've seen this go bad. He messed with you, but he don't really like you. And now he is him and his real girl against you. Seen that happen, right? So I don't, I can't speak for men, but you know what I did say to myself today, if y'all see my video, we need to start a Black women's coalition of some sort, a Black women's movement, because, and y'all may get mad at me, but I'm just going to go on and put this out there. It's on the table. If we want, for you all that got good men, this ain't counting you. This ain't counting you, T, and all y'all with the good men's is, right? If we want men, and this ain't even going to y'all, because I'm sure y'all don't do it. We talk all the time. But if you want men to go back to being men, we have to start being women. And that means we have to stop allowing certain things. If it ain't right, don't allow it. Don't fool with it. Don't go move forward. Because it's just like you, like I said in my video, it's like you rewarding bad behavior. Men are like animals, like children. I said animals, sorry. Men are like children. If you reward bad behavior, they're going to keep doing it. And you have to treat them like a child, you know what I'm saying, with a reward and punishment. So if you punish the bad behavior, maybe they'll stop. Now, will we see it in our lifetime, in this generation? Probably not, but it has to start somewhere, right? You can't just quit taking them. Like, we cannot be so desperate. And I know, because I'm single. We cannot be so desperate for a man or for a relationship or for sex. I don't know what it is, or all of the above, that we just go on and take Mr. Bill because he there. And Mr. Bill ain't doing right. He ain't doing right with me. Probably ain't doing right with the other one that he with, right? Or anybody. We have to raise our standards and keep them there. Like somebody was saying the other day, they think they standards. No, they're not. Your standards is where they need to be. They're your standards, right? And the man had to come up to them. And the problem is, because I'm an expert out here, I'm expert on being single. I am an expert, certified. I got a badge and a certificate on being single. And what I have found, and I've lived in different places, that men are pretty much the same all across the board. So what that tells me is there's a lot of women that's allowing a lot of bull out in the world. Because there's no way you would walk up to me and say the stuff you say to me if somebody you hadn't said it to somebody else and they was okay with it. And they was okay with it, right? I'm just, and it ain't even like I'm no nonsense. I'm just, it's just certain things you got to be as a man, certain things that I'm used to from a man, right? These new wave dudes, and what's really sad is they older. They all ages. I hear this from 20 years, 30 years, 48, 50, I hear from all ages. But the disloyalty and betrayal, I'm hearing a lot of that. That's why I want to talk about it. I hear a lot of folks breaking the girl code. I hear a lot of women are breaking the girl code. Like, even when I was in my 20s, in my teenager years probably, but in my 20s, we all talked about, me and my friends talked about this. If he like you, we don't like him, no, he's off limits forever. If you ever liked him, went with him, kissed him, flirted, let's say this. Let's say it's a guy that your friend like. Let's turn it around. There's a guy, Joe. Your friend like Joe. Joe don't know that she like him, but because that's your friend and girls talk, right? Joe over there, fine as he could be. He everything. Ooh, Joe everything, right? But your friend been had a crush on him for 2 years, 1 year, 6 days, 7 days, right? But Joe, now we at an establishment, right? Joe come over, stay with me now. Joe come over and start talking to you when your friend right there got a crush on him. Ben had a crush on him. Question, do you talk to Joe? Do you flirt with Joe? Do you mess with Joe? Or do you just be nice to Joe and be like, what do you tell Joe? Do you say my friend is interested in you? Hey, Eve. And that's right. Do you believe that? Do you mess with him? Even though he don't know that your friend, we're going to call her Mary. He don't know that Mary like him, but he interested in you. What do you do then? And her best friend stopped talking to the other best friend because she started dating one of them. Yeah, you can't do that. Tell them they did right. Tell them Auntie said they did right. They did right, right? They did right. So do you, if a dude like your friend, dude don't know your friend like him, but he zero in on you, what do you do then? That's right. Nick's so nice. That's right. I'm not in. No, thank you. Ah. Yeah. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Do you, or probably me, depending on how I'm feeling that day, I might try to introduce my friend and them. That's probably what I would do. Knowing my friend like him, that way she can see if she got a shot with dude. You know what I'm saying? And then he may end up liking her. Who you don't know unless you try. So that's probably what I would do. I would probably be like, no, I'm not interested, but this is my friend Mary. She's single. Are you single? You single? This is my friend Mary. And then walk away or leave it alone or something like that. That's probably what I would do. Because that's my friend and she liked this dude and she been liking him or she just started liking him today. Like I done been places and me and my friend, let me ask y'all this. You out with your girls, right? You out with your girls, and it's a cute dude. He ain't dedicated to no neither one of them. We don't even know him, right? But if your friends say I like him, then you fall back, correct? Or do you be like, best girl win? How does that work for y'all? You know what I'm saying? How does that work for y'all? Is it girl code with that? Because I feel like if my friends say she like him, I ain't gonna fool. I ain't gonna even look that way. I'm gonna look at something else. I ain't even gonna go over there. But what do y'all do? If your friend, you walk in a place, there goes Sam. Sam fine as wine, right? Look good. All of the things, right? Do you go at him? Even though your friend called him first? Do y'all, when y'all go with y'all girls, y'all be like, I got him. This me. Do y'all do that? Remember when we was young and it'd be the car go by, I used to say, what we used to say when the car went by, that was your car. I forgot that. She might be the type to like and crush on everybody if nothing went down between the two. Okay, that's true. That is true. My best friend at the time, husband tried to, and blocked him. She stayed with him. She stayed with him. See that I don't know about like so if my dude he knew that y'all was good friends or best friends or whatever, I wouldn't want to fool with him. I know that's hard to break away from that, but I wouldn't want to fool with him. No sir, I wouldn't want to fool with him because he a backstabber. He'll bite you in the back. He cutthroat. That's cutthroat. That's cutthroat. And reached out on Facebook where there's written evidence to see. He don't care. That means he don't care about your friend. He don't care. That's what that means. He don't care. He don't care. A setup. Hey, Janika, you think so? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he knew for sure. See, listen. I'm just so loyal, right? Like I would never do anything, especially I do, because dudes come and go. Just sit back and think right now, y'all. Unless you married and you've been with your dude, dudes come and go. Your friends be there forever, don't they? Mines do. Me and ours messy. Yeah, they are, but they don't care. But that's what I said. If a man actively goes after your friend or your cousin or somebody close to you, I would watch out for him. Cause I would watch out for him. Cause that's the ultimate betrayal. How do you lay down with me and pillow talk and we have fun and all that stuff, and then you trying to get with somebody that's close to me? That means you're trying to do two things: break up our friendship, our relationship, and you don't care. And then on the second thing, you don't care about the relationship he and I have. That's a dangerous individual, as far as I'm concerned. That's a very dangerous individual. No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, that's not cool. I have three sisters and we all looked alike, and some guys did not care which one. What? I just was watching a story on Facebook or TikTok where the three sisters looked alike and was built alike, but they was 9 years apart. But that must have been on TikTok. What was I watching that on, listening that to? I don't know what that was, TikTok or and one of the somebody's boyfriend messed with one of the sisters. Yeah, you got to cut them off. You have to cut them off because if they go, what else will they do? If they go after your man, they go after everything. You don't mess with my man, my kids, or my money. And depending on what day it is and how I'm feeling, the order that goes in, right? I've had the same best friend since 5th grade. I never liked anyone. Yeah, me too. Me too. My girl Rita, positive sister, we've been friends since we was 11 years old. That's my oldest friend. I ain't never liked nobody she liked. She ain't never liked no, because she like light skin, good hair, green eyes. I like big, black, ugly mandingos. Total opposites, right? But even if I did like the same thing, I just wouldn't. That's just a goofy feeling. Like it's sneaky, it's underhanded. You know, it's a lot of things, y'all. It is a lot of things. Like, for one, And another thing just popped in my head. So if you mess with somebody that your people are already messing with, that's right, Janika. If you mess with somebody that your people are already messing with, now you know how he do with her. Like that's just all too weird for me. Because I think sex is a private thing, right? It's not a community thing. And what reason why I would never do it and why I would probably fight you to the death if I'm in love with somebody is that all the things he do to me, I don't want to know that he doing it to you. Because then I ain't special. I ain't nobody. I ain't special, right? If he doing what he do to me, that he do to you, I'm going to have to kill you. I'm going to have to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, with my situation, I was already over my ex. I wasn't even in love with it. I didn't care. I just knew I wanted never food. You know, I don't care, right? I didn't care. Now I know you. You know what I'm saying? Now I know you. Take your. You know, because I keep seeing this, Eve. Like I keep seeing this, and I watched a movie on. Let me tell y'all something. Tubi is getting better and better. I watched a show on Tubi. It said it was a series, but it only had 6 episodes. I hope they come, but they probably ain't gonna come back with another one because it was done in 2022. They might come back. It's Complicated. When I tell you that thing was good, it's 6 episodes, little 25-minute episodes. But when it say it's complicated, it was complicated. That's what made me come to my head. Now, these were 3 friends, right? The one friend, oh, it was so complicated. It was all kind of moving pieces. The one friend had a dude that she was in love with. But they had a baby and it died or something, so they broke away. All right. Later on, he comes into the picture with her best friend as her date and somebody she having sex with. The girlfriend didn't know. He knew because he was trying to break that. He was trying to come in there and get the girl he had back already, right? And girlfriend was upset when she saw them hugging, right? But she didn't know that that was her friend's ex-dude. She had no idea. Neither one of them had no idea. He knew, but she didn't know, right? So, you know, that gave me that idea, like, is it still girl code? Because I'm seeing it all on the social media. So-and-so mess with so-and-so. And I know, and I get it, it's a shortage of men. But, this is a big but. It wouldn't be a shortage, right? A lot of men is in the penitentiary. When one cousin slept with and eventually married and had children with it. Ooh, that's awful. That's awful. Ooh, that's awful because the cousins, well, I know a situation where two sisters. One sister slept with the other sister's husband and had a child. And other, of course, the wife had children with the husband. And so this person I know, her cousins is her brothers. Imagine that. Imagine that. You messed up the whole bloodline with that mess. And since I was 13, can't nobody tell me nothing about them. I don't want anyone they've had. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Of course it's fight on. Of course. Of course. Listen, this ain't got nothing to do with girl code, but my brother had 2 girls, right? I love them both dearly, still do today, right? And years ago, 20 years ago, when we was all younger, it was fight on sight. They was like pit bulls. They couldn't be around each other because it was gonna be a clash of the titans about this man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never I'm jealous. Now if you mess with my man, I'm jealous. But I ain't never had that kind of relationship. I ain't never had that kind of relationship with there's another rival woman. Because that's something I'm not gonna play. I'm not even gonna deal with that. No, they don't. The girl code is a little shaky these days. Yeah, it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky. Because I'm saying I done synced all kind of stuff, and it seems like I was watching these people on Insta. I don't know if they was on Instagram or what it was. I was following the story, and dude was messing with it. This is the one. This what caught me. So there were 2 friends. This girl thought this girl was her friend. The girl ended up with her man, and they posted it all on social media. And some other blogger was following, and I started following it. Right? Me too, Sheila. And so this blogger was doing like I do, but I don't tell people I do this. But she was doing some investigating. You know how you see something on social media and you try to go find their Facebook or their Instagram, and you try to find the other person's Instagram, and you try to put it all together, because that's what I do, y'all. I ain't lying. I be trying to dig around, and I don't have to know these people, just be such an interesting story. So that's what this blogger did, and she found these, she was digging around and she put the story together. Well, dude had a girlfriend. They've been together a while. She had a best friend that was always around. That's why sometimes you can't let your friends hang around you and your man all the time, unless she got a dude. And this girl ended up with him. And then they was flaunting it in her face on social media. They was flaunting it in her face. You know what I'm saying? I think that's mean. And for a dude to do that, did he ever like me? What is the point of that? Like, that's evil. To me, that's evil, right? If your man actively goes after you. And the girl went after this man and got him. And she got him, right? The girls kind of looked alike too. And then they start taunting her and stuff like that. Like, first of all, that's suckerish on the dude's part. If you was after the man and you got the man, go ahead on. Go ahead on. This is how people get killed. This is how people get killed, right? Go ahead on. If you got him, you want him, go ahead. You got the prize, sis. Bye-bye. Now I'm going to be hurt. Probably going to be crying, calling my girlfriends. You know. But I ain't trying to hear about no crushes. I ain't trying to hear about no crushes. You got any crushes? Y'all got some crushes? I ain't got no crush. I want a crush. I ain't got no. You know, people be like, go in their DMs. I don't know nobody to go in their DM. I ain't nobody I want. Ain't nobody I want that I know that I want that I'm gonna go in their DM. Have y'all ever did that? Went and slid in the DMs and started talking with somebody? Now, you know, on TikTok, I done said something to some dudes. They say something back. But that's all it was, you know what I'm saying? Because what I realized about TikTok very quickly was that dudes get a lot of attention on TikTok, and they like the attention. I ain't mad at you. You know, if I got a lot of attention, I would like it too. But you know, I don't like it from everybody, right? And so they may say something with you because a couple dudes, but then I realized they was hot commodities. I just don't, you know, they say hi, bye, something where you live, you know, something like that. Then I don't mess with them no more. And I don't even pay attention to dudes on the TikTok. And I don't slide in DMs. People are doing that, right? I hear a lot of people say they got one and they went in their DM, but to me, this is how I feel about the DMs. If this is a social, now if they not a social media person or they just a laid back person, okay. They just a regular person, okay. But if they always TikToking and Instagramming and doing all that stuff, there's a whole group of women that's doing the same thing. I don't want to be in competition with nobody. I don't have a competitive spirit like that. And I'm definitely not going to compete about a man and try to get all his attention. Because I believe a man choose what he want, right? And I don't want no man that pick me out of happenstance. Like, okay, you won, you know, I don't want that. So now if it was somebody, he just a regular dude like me, and I saw, but see, the thing about Instagram is people don't be using their real name, so you don't know how you know what their DM is, what their Instagram is, right? I would do it if it was somebody I was interested in, and I just thought it was just me and not a whole social media world liking them. They do on Instagram or TikTok, because them TikTok dudes just be Instagramming DMing everybody. Facebook too, kind of, sort of. But I think Instagram is the one. Well, he's not a man. He's acting like a girl. A lot of guys DM me often. Do they? On Instagram? Bridget? On Instagram? I know on TikTok, they just flood everybody's thing on TikTok. I have to block them because I don't know you, sir. And you got one picture up. You're a scammer. As far as I'm concerned, dudes on TikTok are scammers. If they in your DMs, that's just what I think. I could be wrong, but I don't. Mm-mm. And sometimes when I ain't got nothing to do, I might look on their page and they got 4 pictures, 5 pictures. You're a scammer. And then for a while, I think it was the same dude with different names. IG. See, and IG, do they? Don't nobody say nothing to me on IG, I don't believe. Facebook, but I don't do a lot on IG. But Facebook and TikTok, yeah. IG, I think, what I was about to say, IG, I think, is when people are really genuine, when they go in your IG DM. So, Bridget, you might be missing out on your boo-boo. You might be missing out on your boo thing, Bridget. You might be missing out on your boo thing. You know what I'm saying? Check them out, because IG, I think, is where the serious 20 peoples. I think IG is where the serious people are. That's what I think. I think TikToks are scams or weirdos. Facebook, they weirdos kind of a little bit too. You don't? I think, like I said, IG, if somebody was to say something to me on IG and I looked at them and thought they was interesting, I would respond. Not on Facebook, because you know what happens a lot of times on Facebook, I accept somebody's friend request and they immediately start saying stuff. Like, I'm wondering, they be looking at the phone? Like, how do they do that, right? Or I've had guys call me through the I didn't even know you could do that through IG and stuff. When somebody first did that to me on Facebook, I got scared. You don't even open to read them. I think IG, I don't get none on IG. If I do it, somebody I know or something. But I think think if somebody did send me some on IG, I would probably respond if I looked at them. I would probably respond. But I don't do a lot on IG. I do a lot on TikTok and Facebook. I don't do a lot on IG just because I forget or whatever, right? Yeah. I better go on Instagram. So y'all wouldn't, if y'all seen somebody y'all like, y'all wouldn't you know what? I just thought about something. Y'all wouldn't go in there, y'all wouldn't shoot them a message. Because I think that's the way of the world now. Social media is the way of dating or trying to date, or well, I should say date. Get to know people. Get to know people. I think that's the way. I mean, even though I don't like it, we probably don't like it. But I think that's the way. And social media has made dudes become cowards. They scared to say something to you, right? For the most part. They forgot how to talk. Dudes have forgotten how to talk. Because even on social media, somebody say hi, I say hi. They say hi again. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. And they do it repeatedly. And I would hate to be the woman. I would hate to be the woman of the man that's texting other people's out in social media. You leaving a blueprint. You leaving proof of what you doing. Like, I don't understand that. You leaving proof of what you doing. What happened to the days where Buddy was slick with it and didn't nobody know what he was doing? What happened to that? Right? But you know, that's what they do. I will never approach a guy. I have said something to dudes on social media. I ain't gonna lie about that. Especially on TikTok. When TikTok, I was so amazed with the TikTok, right? Now I wouldn't say nothing to nobody now. I wouldn't say that to nobody now because it's 749,000 other women saying something to him. I'm not in competition, so I'm not in competition, so I don't do that. But I have before. When TikTok first knew, I said something. It was a little cute little dude, J-Rock on Face to Face. Yeah, there was a cute man on and he was he in Tennessee? Where he at? He's somewhere. St. Louis, I don't know, he's somewhere. And J-Rock, he dance all the time. He got a little body, right? He dance all the time. But see, women don't be paying attention, right? The man, when he started when TikTok started, right? He said he had either 2 heart attacks, 3 heart attacks, open heart surgery. He had a lot of stuff, right? Nice looking man, body, all that, still working, nice looking man. His kitchen looked nice and modern. But if you listen to what the man's saying, which a lot of women don't, they're just looking at him, right? His situation probably don't work, right? So he got with a girl, young girl, of course. He got with a girl. It didn't last long. Now I didn't watch him all the time, but once he got with her, I was like, But he didn't say much about it. But they was together for a little minute. But what I think happened once she got him and realized everything wasn't working, then, hey, delightful. And when she realized everything working, that relationship was over. And I think a lot of men, once that happens, they give it a try, and that happens, they don't try anymore. So now he be on TikTok playing music in the evenings. A lot of dudes, a lot of them old dudes, they play music, they DJ, they playing music, and all the ladies talking to them. And I ain't part of that, right? And my friends that do it, I go on there and say hi and get off of there. Like, them ladies really be hanging on to them dudes every word on TikTok. Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I might, like I said, I might look at you. I might even say, hey, if you're my friend, and then I go on about my business. But I am not watching you for 2 hours play music, be a DJ, right? I'm not doing that, commenting, and all the ladies, so I watch a couple of my friends do that, right? And and the dude gives off a fantasy, which, that's wonderful. My friend do, because he's a nice looking dude, right? But and that's a couple more I know. You ain't on TikTok, you got to get on TikTok, shit, because TikTok is the best social media app it is. Because black folks is creative. They doing all kind of stuff on TikTok, right? Now, I'm sure there's a lot of white folks on there, I don't know, but because all that come down my thing mostly is black folks doing all kinds of stuff. And whatever you need to know, you can put it in TikTok like Google. Put it in TikTok and then you'll find all what you need to know. All different versions of it, right? TikTok is the best. TikTok is the best. It is really the best. Come through, 21 peoples. Yes, 21 people. Y'all know what? I got so much new followers. Like I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited like what was happening in my life right now. Because now I got to get back on this because I had to give thanks to the Lord, right? My friend asked me to, if you need me, I'm here, and I came. But what's the irony? So what's so ironic is the fact that the jobs are right around the corner, literally, right? The storage place. Let me tell y'all this: the storage place right around the corner, y'all. I can walk there. Okay. Says she gets her news from TikTok. Yeah. I'm telling you, TikTok. I didn't know that till my daughter told me that. You put it in the search bar. Anything you want to know, you put it in. There you go. It'll be right there on TikTok. But I can walk to the storage unit, right? Because I'm gonna put my stuff in storage. Now next week, y'all, Sunday. Hey, Golden. Sunday, I'm going home, and I'm going to start packing Sunday night, right? And I'll probably be packing and loading my truck Wednesday and Thursday, so I might not go live for quite a few days. Hey, Dee, hey, baby D, thank you. And I really hate to not go live because the momentum is going, but I got to get packed up. I got to get packed up, right? And I'm going to drive the truck myself. Well, I actually drove the truck from Charlotte to Atlanta. My son was in his truck and I was in the U-Haul truck. So I'm going to be driving the U-Haul truck back, right? And I'm probably going to be unloading it by myself, right? Not taking the heavy stuff. So I'm going to be busy starting next Sunday, probably through Thursday, Friday, right? Thank you, Dee. So that's, I probably won't go live. And when I go live, I'll be back here in Charlotte. I know that's right, Denise. Thank you. Because, I thought about it today. I was like, I'm probably not going to go live or even upload any video shorts or anything, probably for about 4 or 5 days. Come on, 22. Probably for about 4 or 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta get packed up. I gotta get situated. I gotta get my mind right to start work. I gotta, it's got a lot of things to do. I gotta figure out, my son's gonna take my car tomorrow to see if it's the radiator, which I'm sure it probably is. So right now I'm Uber, I want to be as less of a burden to my friend as possible. So, yeah. I'm gonna get it I'm gonna quickly get it together now, child. I'm gonna quickly get it together. I already got in my mind what how I'm gonna pack all my kitchen stuff and all this stuff, all that. Put it in the tubs. You know what I'm saying? The thing is gonna be, I got a lot of pictures, a lot of stuff, but my bedroom stuff and my shoes and all that stuff, right? But I'm gonna do it, and I think I can do it in 4 days. Yeah. Hey, Tanya. I think I could do it in 4 days. I know I can, right? Uh, and then I could come back and rest a day. And like I said, I don't start work. One job starts on the 7th, the other one starts on the 8th, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to take the job that starts on the 8th. I know that's right. So that's what it's going to be. Now, if I can get up in the morning and maybe say a little something, I might, but I probably won't go live till after the day, this week. I probably won't go live till next Friday or something, Saturday, something like that. Come on, 23 people. Listen, y'all. Listen. Y'all jump in here and tell me what y'all think about the girl code. And have y'all ever been betrayed? Tanya, Golden, have y'all ever been betrayed? Have somebody ever tried to sleep with your ex or your current or your used to be? Thank you, Dee. Or your used to be? Tell me that. I done told y'all my story. I think it's a little yucky and weird to try to like your friends, whatever. I think that's a little weird for me. I think it's weird. It's super weird. I think that's weird, y'all. Because to me it's like yucky. Like yucky. No man is that, like I said, I know we got a man shortage. I know that's what they say, right? Not tried, did. Yeah, I know. Now tomorrow I'm going live. We're gonna talk about open marriage, open marriage, and what's that other thing? Open marriage, threesomes, and polys. I'm gonna see what y'all think about that. We're gonna talk about that today. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, because that seems to be a big thing too. Like I see a lot of that on social media. Like I can't share you. That's just stupid to me. And then let me tell y'all something. I knew a couple. I don't know if I ever told y'all this. Like I need to put them in my book. I knew a thruple, whatever they call them, right? You still follow the true story, little bit, just a little bit, because if I see them, I don't really look at what they saying, cause I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's bananas. So what they doing now? The men are the real blame. Yeah, they are. We're to blame too for allowing it though. What they doing now? I thought like to me it's exhausting. I think people that put their whole life drama on. Yeah, I know that's right, Tanya. But I think people that put their whole life on social media, like man and woman, I think you're both corny. That's just what I think. I think you're both corny. Because I see him walking around with this same woman that he says isn't his woman or something like I can't really get with it. Y'all tell me what's happening with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think they corny. That's all I think. Like, and I get it for on his part and her part too. You know, they getting clicks, likes, and views and gaining money off of it and stuff. I get all that, but certain stuff I don't want to compromise my integrity for. Like there's another girl I follow. My daughter told me about her. I follow her. She don't really do videos. She do shorts, like a little shorts. He was a troll. Come out, pull a woman out of my car to serve her, but she knew she got arrested sitting out. I knew she got arrested, and then she got out and thought that was funny. You forgave him. These my friends. Listen, this is my friend's room. She got a walk-in closet room. One of her bedrooms and a walk-in closet like I got in my house. But her room is twice the size of mine, child. It's like heaven walking up in here. You hear me? She got racks of the shoes. I told her, you better be glad she don't wear my size. She got little feet. You better be glad you don't wear my size because she fly. She fly. You know what I'm saying? Is these my shoes? She got the same shoes I got. I just noticed this. Shut up. These are her shoes. I got my shoes at home. I know it. That's why I got to go. I got to go home and quickly get back. Right. I got to go home. And get this over with. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why I'm single, because if I do all this struggling and all this with me and my girls, you got to show enough step in. There's a guy I like, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I like him, right? But he ain't worth the like. What wedges y'all looking at? Oh, these right here. Oh yeah, these cute. These cute. They suede, y'all. And I just told him, I said, listen, I've been knowing you for about 6-7 years now. You've been saying you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. I don't watch you be with this girl, that girl, that girl, that girl. And I really like him. If he was to be better, we could be together. He a Pisces just like me, right? But he just can't get it together. Now his mom just passed. I feel sorry for him. And I said, now what you gonna do when your daddy die? You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together, bro. But anyway, yeah, girl code is very important. You have to be, see, I don't trust people that will backstab somebody close to them. You're not to be trusted ever in life. Yeah. Yeah, no, I ain't with him. He just my friend. I ain't with him. Yeah, I like the shoe background. That's what I said when I did my video today. I was like, I got purses in the background of mine. And I'm just using the shoe. You know what I'm saying? I like this right here. I like this. I really, really do. Because this room is huge. It's twice the size of my room. Of my walk-in closet room. Twice the size. She got it all orderly and organized. Yeah, no. I'm just saying that he's my friend and I really like him. And we could really be something because he's fun. But you ain't grew up enough. You ain't grew up enough. And nice looking man. Strong looking, nice looking. But he ain't got it together. He ain't got it together, child. And them kind of people who was spoiled by their mom and daddy. He in his 50s. Right? And I always told him, I said, your mama's waiting on you to get yourself together before she leave this earth. But mama done left the earth, and you still ain't got yourself together. Yeah, he will. Strong back. That's what he got. Now, that's what he got, right? And he's so nice looking. Oh, my God, he's nice looking. Fun. You know, he's just like the male version of me, right? Except he don't have his ducks in a row. He don't have his stuff together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He don't have his stuff together. He just don't have his stuff together. And then he did something stupid. And he told me that today and admitted it, but I already knew. He did something stupid and got in trouble. Now that trouble is haunting him. Y'all know once you get something on your record, it don't go away. You fresh with it. They think you really crazy. You know, so, you know, I like him though. We have fun. We just laugh and giggle. But like I told him, I can't talk to him but once every about 3-4 months because it's hurtful. You know, it's like a girlfriend. If your friend, yeah, yeah, it's you know, your friends and they going wrong. No, he in Cleveland. He here in North Carolina. And you feel for him, right? And you know, I've had many heart-to-heart talks with him. Um, I've had heart-to-heart talks with him because he's my friend. Because I'm not gonna keep playing. You know, I'm gonna tell you what you need, what you should be hearing, right? Maybe your other lady friends ain't told you that because they like you and want to sleep with you and all that stuff. I'm telling you what it is for me, and I can't deal with you in your present state. Not that way. You can be my friend and I love you. But I told him today that's why I don't talk to you often because it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. You know, because he called me today. I ain't talked to you. Ain't called me. I ain't called you. Yeah, I can't talk to you every day because for me, y'all, and this for y'all too. I ain't trying to tell nobody how to live their life. But when you trying to do something, which I hope everybody trying to do something every day, low vibrational people you can't deal with because it's a downing experience, right? Like I told 20 for 20, like I told my friend, you make me sad. You make me sad. You know, and I hang up from you because this is like a sad, pitiful situation like you put yourself in. You know what I mean? And you're too old and you're a nice looking dude. You got a lot of good skills and qualities, but you went the wrong way. You turned left and you're supposed to go right, right? So, you know, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They will. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then a lot of times we had these meaningful heart-to-heart talks. Then I'm feeling bad. You know, nigga, I was just happy, right? Yeah, you know. Hey, Sean, what's going on, Sean? Sean, I need to be a good dude like Sean, guy. You just shop all the time. Did you tell your mom I said, hey, Sean? Just shop all the time. That's me. I want to just shop all the time. But yeah, you know, people. So I try to stay away from them kind of people because you can love them, but you gotta love them from a distance. Nah, hell no, ain't nobody, no shade to it, but ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, tell your mom I said, hey, now ain't nobody doing that. Mm-mm. I like men. I love men. I especially love black men, big old dark ones, black ones. I do, but you know. And I told him today, you know, he thought it was so funny. I said, okay, you're going to mess around and start liking light skin. I'm going to be with an old light skin dude. Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't get on your job. You tell me I'm coming, I'm going to say, you've been saving me for years. Where you at? Where you at? I'm waiting on the dude with the cape and the horse. Come on. With the strong back. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, y'all. Ooh, Lord, that's right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I like him. You know, and I told him, I said, I never kept in contact with somebody that initially liked me, full beard for sure, that initially liked me, because if you like me and I don't like you back, then we just part our ways, right? But me and him kept a friendship, you know what I'm saying? And I watched him go through women, use them, have him thinking, because he a nice guy, so he have him thinking that a big old man dingo, yes, yes. He'll have you thinking that you the one, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what he mean, you know? Settle or single? I can't settle. I've had that conversation with my guy friend today. I can't settle because I'm not going to like you. I don't know how to settle, right? It's gotta be something. So let's say I would like to be physically attracted to you, but let's say I'm not physically attracted to you. You gotta be one hell of a dude. You got to be doing all the things. You got to be your characteristics, your mannerisms, your quality. Everything got to be on point with you. if I'm not physically attracted to you. You got to treat me with good care, right? And make me like you and make me fall in love with you. Yeah, sometimes it don't work. But me and him are Pisces. We're sensitive people. We're loving people. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I like everybody. I really, really like people, right? Um, and yeah, but I can't settle. I just can't settle because I'm gonna look at you. There's gonna come a time I'm gonna look at you and be like, oh Lord, right? It does seem impossible. Yeah, I know it, Sean. I know it. I know it. And I can't. That's why I'm still single. I date, I talk to dudes and all that, but I just can't settle, right? I can't settle. I cannot settle. Y'all want to know a funny story? I don't even know if I should tell it on the YouTube. But I told it to my friend, and then when I told it to him, I thought about it. I was like, this shit is funny, right? I'm going to tell y'all because y'all my girls. We all grown, right? So just before I left, I went to the to my gynecologist. They say now you don't have to get a pap smear every year. They've been saying that since I left Cleveland, right? Because when I got to Charlotte the first time, the doctor said, they don't do it every year. You got to wait a year, 2 years or something. Now I think it's 3 years, right? But anyway, I went to got my GY, my pap smear, right? You right, it is. I went to get my pap smear just a week before I came here. Now, the doctor I had in Cleveland, I had her a long time, my gynecologist. She was a white lady, right? I liked her. I had her a long time. When I came to Charlotte, I had a little Indian man, right? He was my doctor and my gynecologist. But in Cleveland, I had a doctor and a gynecologist, right? So, since I've been single, and you go get the pap smear. Oh, thank you, TNT. So wait, listen, from the bushes, come on out. So when I go to the doctor, since I've been single, the doctors have a difficult time with the speculum. Is it speculum? Speculum, right? Have a hard time. And I'm so uncomfortable with it. Just so uncomfortable. Now, as old as I am, many as I had 3 kids, I'm still uncomfortable with it, right? Uncomfortable with it. So the last time I saw my doctor in Cleveland, the lady I've been seeing, my gynecologist, she was having a hard time with that. And they got to scrape you because they checking for cancer cells and stuff like that. I was so narrow and tight, right? I seen the look on her. She was like, oh shit, fuck, like you good, right? Now, take that down 2 years when I'm in Charlotte and my little Indian guy. He was having the same little problem, right? Opening it and I'm uncomfortable and I'm moving around or whatever, right? And I forgot the way he put it, but it meant you're tight, right? Now they don't know I ain't having no sex, right? So now, this is the part. I just had one here with my Atlanta doctor. She is a female. Yeah, she is a female, but she's a lesbian, right? Hold on. Let me sit in my seat. So now it's time for that. I have been like, ooh, Lord, I hate going to get pap smears. I hate going to get the vaginal exam. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. So I told her that. I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't like it, right? Child, she was talk to me and she did what she had to do. It wasn't no problem. It was the best pap smear I ever had in my life. So I'm telling my friend just now, and he said, you know what? She's gay. She used to dealing with women that don't have sex. I said, oh, you right. Because she talked, she was gentle. She was all of the things. It wasn't bad at all, right? And I remember leaving thinking, did she get it right? Did she do it right, right? My friend said she is a lesbian. She's used to dealing with women who don't have sex. I almost fell out. I said, well, Lord, you're right. You absolutely right. Because I usually move all around. Can't hold your leg open. I had my one lady doctors get mad at me in Cleveland. Hold your leg open. Keep open up your knees and all that, right? Child, this lady was so smooth with it. I didn't know if she even got the thing right, right? And my friend told me that. I said, you right. You absolutely right. She used to do it. She didn't act like it. Because the other 2 doctors acting like, ooh, you so tight. Can't get up in, like it was a problem, right? Like you supposed to let a truck run up through there, right? Child, the lady was so good and I wasn't uncomfortable, none of that. Too choosy. I went, you had nerve to say why you worried you got an empty house because I had a history. What? That's horrible. That is horrible. Listen, this lady here, like I said, it took me a minute to realize she was gay, but even though she had rainbows and everything all over all the time, I didn't really pay no attention because I'm looking at her as a professional, right? I didn't really pay no attention. You know what I'm saying? Men are aged with over 800 credit. No, they not. They not. They not. They not. So what we got to do? We can't settle, and I don't want to be single. There wasn't it, Lisa Marie? I don't want to be single, right? Um, do you settle a little bit? Like, okay, so if you're going to settle, do you settle on the looks? Do you settle on the money? For me, y'all, I'm having a hard time settling them with regular dudes. And if they just as poor as me. Even though, I'm telling you, it was. I'm telling you, when I was telling my friend the story today, he said, girl, she is used to that. Listen, you got to think, JacQuie, she deal with women that don't have sex. I said, I never thought about that. I'm telling y'all, I can't make this stuff up. My life is a movie. I swear to God it is. I swear to God it is. I have to laugh. I laugh all the time. All the time. But that was a horrible guy in college. You should have reported him to the state board of doctors or whoever the state board is, the state board of medicine. You should have reported him because the bedside manner was horrible. How you gonna say something like that? Was he black or white? I don't like that. I don't like that. Your doctor, you have to feel confident when you go to your doctor, especially a woman going to, and your doctor's a man. You have to feel confident going to that person. I told you this one time we spoke, but being single ain't it either. All my friends are mad. A lot of mines are too. A lot of mines are too, right? One of my girlfriends, let me tell y'all something. One of my girlfriends is planning her wedding. We'll see. I said, I know I better have a flower and be going dun 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 down that aisle. That's what I better be doing, right? People are doing what I'm noticing in some of my friends, and I'm not going to say them because they could be watching, and my friends, I love them, and that's them. Is that they are going through a lot of drastic measures, right? I ain't doing that. Oh, he was white. Yeah, you should have reported him. Going through it, they reaching back. A lot of my friends is reaching back there. Go and grab one from way back to 77. Get you one from 92, right? Anybody that I would have been with is either dead or not worth, or married or not worth to be with. Yeah. Anybody I would have really been with, they dead. Something happened to them. Or they ain't worth to be with, So yeah, so y'all, because I'm going to finish up my book, after I get moved, come back, and I'm going to start on my off days writing. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's just that I like the company of a man. I want to be able to laugh and giggle and, all of that, right? All of that. I want to be able to do all of that, right? But the world is so wicked, and as soon as you get happy, here comes somebody with the bull, right? As soon as you get happy. That's what I'm saying. Sean. I like the company of them. You know what I'm saying? Sean, you know what I wanted to ask you? Where is that dude Dre used to go with a long, long time ago? And we went to school together, worked together. We did something together. I think his name was Dre. Tall, slim dude. Way, way back there. Do you ever see him? I thought about him the other day. I think his name was Dre. He's still around? Oh, okay. Was his name Dre? Because I can't remember his name. Was his name Dre? I thought he was so cute. Yeah, I can't settle, child. I'm too good to be settling for somebody. Oh, Mr. Henry. I told y'all my friend named Henry. And my friend, he calls me, hey, how you doing? In that old man kind of way. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. These men are a mess, and the good ones are taken, and the wise are holding on for dear life. Yeah, they is. Yeah, they is. See, think what you gotta do, especially at my age, you gotta wait till these wives die, right? Hate to say that, forgive me, Lord. And quickly go take a cake over there to him and start cooking for him or something. I don't know. I don't know what you gotta do. I don't know, because he gotta go through his grieving process, right? I don't know. I don't know. But my friend, I don't think I like my friend. I don't. I don't. Because I think if I liked him, I would have made an effort, even though I was real, real tired. Trying to tell you. Oh, his name was Dre. Okay. Uh-huh. I was just too. See, let me tell you the difference. This is how I know I don't like him. Because if, even if I was tired, I was real, real, I was sleepy, I was nodding. For that one, took a shower, put my clothes on, and got ready, right? She's giving up on men and turn. Ah, hell nah. What? Who? What's her name again? Say her name again. Queen who? I ain't never heard of her. But adjust your list. That's what I said. Do I change the? Because he ain't got to be black. He can be brown. He ain't got to have this kind of money. He can have that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? My thing is he can't be stingy, even if you don't have. See, listen, this is my thing, y'all, with the money. Real honestly, even though y'all know I'm a gold digger. My thing is, so like a lot of dudes I talk to, y'all know I'm a TV head. They don't have cable. Okay, that's fine. A lot of people don't have cable no more, but they ain't got Wi-Fi. Right? I don't want to watch two, 3 channels. Like in Cleveland, if you ain't got no, you're gonna watch 2 or 3 channels. Now my friend said he got 35 channels. Yeah, right, Bridget. My friend said he got 35 channels. Now I don't know what they could be. I never heard that without no Wi-Fi that you got 35 channels. It's stuff like that. It's little things like that. Why you ain't got Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi costs $50. You work a job, right? I can't be like, I treat myself good, right? It is, ain't it, T? I treat myself good. I used to spend my last dime so I could be comfortable and happy in my house, right? Last dime. I ain't gotta have no money. As long as my house is comfortable and cool, I'm cool, right? The fact that you don't have no Wi-Fi, and I said, well, when you gonna get it? He said next month. That's way too long. So evidently you don't want no company, right? Because I ain't coming over. I done told dudes you ain't got no Wi-Fi. I ain't coming. I done met a lot of dudes like that. Nice houses and jobs and don't have internet. Like, you that cheap? Like, I believe at your house you should be comfortable. You should have some comforts of home. You should have some creature comforts in your house, right? The fact that you don't, and so I said, what you watching? He watching Judge Judy. They all be watching Judge Judy or Judge somebody. I don't want to watch Judge Judy. I never watch Judge Judy. I know who she is, but that ain't my interesting for me, right? And so that's one thing. He don't eat a lot. I don't have cable either, but you got apps, you got Wi-Fi. I know that. You got Wi-Fi, you can get on, right? Got a fire stick or whatever, have something. The Queen Maker, she speak a lot of truth about men, just says her options are sex toys, celibate, or women. Oh wow. She ain't on YouTube, she on a podcast. I ain't never dating no, I'm never gonna be with a woman. Ever. If y'all see me with a woman, I'm a clone. Go get my peoples. That ain't me. Okay? And nothing attractive. I don't knock. That's what you do. I like the strength of a man, the power of a man, the structure of a man, the way a man look at me, talk. I like all things man. Take away his whole penis, I still gonna like a man. Period. Right? Yeah, being lonely. Yeah. It definitely. Right? That's why when my kids came, I was cool, but then they got on my nerves. Um, Yeah, you don't want to be lonely. No. But I want to do something with, I want to go have fun. I haven't had no fun. You know what I'm saying? Since the pandemic, since I left Cleveland, I didn't, I'm happy and the quality of life is different, but I ain't had no fun. But yeah, I think he might be a little too cheap for me. Yeah, you can take his whole thing away. YouTube and TikTok. Okay, Queen Master. What you say her name? Say her name one more time. Queen Master. Queen somebody. Queen something. Queen Maker. Queen Maker. Queen Maker. It's the essence of a man. I like the essence of a man. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be. See, at my age, it gets tricky, right? They get too old. They be way old over there. I can't deal with that. And when he talking, you just talk like an old man. Like, I need some spunk. Where your spunk at, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me crazy or something. I don't know. I just, it ain't him though. It ain't him. But I'm gonna keep talking to him because I'm gonna need a guy friend, but it ain't him. Well, I think they do. I think a lot of them do. Because then, and I don't know if this is just necessarily hate. I think it's they're intimidated by our strength. They're intimidated by our strength and our gusto and our oomph that they don't have. You can't buy love. Sure can't. Sure can't. And so they saying I got to do some read up. We're gonna probably talk about it this week before I move. The passport bros is having a hard time now, or something, right? And the bro, I looked up the word. It's called about what these men are called now. What are they called? Oh, I looked it up today so I can get an understanding of it because I'm going to talk about it this week. I'm gonna have to look at my phone. What was they called? That movement of men. They're called. What are they called? What are they called? I can't think of it. It started during the Kevin Samuels, but they say it's been around since the 70s. They were opposed to feminism. What is the name of the group of the men? But I'll think of it and tell you because I looked it up today because I want to talk about them. But listen, I can't settle, but I can bend, like you say, I can bend it a little bit. I can bend it a little bit, just a tad. But see, when you show me manosphere, thank you, Eve, manosphere. Because I said, let me look this up and see exactly what this is. And there's a meaning, there's a definition, it's a thing, right? Basically, it means to me men that hate women, right? I'd rather have a six-figure man rather than that pays for everything than a seven-figure who want me to pay for half. Yeah, that half thing. I don't. So this is another thing. True enough, times are hard, and we need to put our money together. I want a man that can put my money together. Another reason why I stayed with my ex is we put our money together, right? But it was all the other problems. But if you come in talking about 50-50, I don't like you. It's an immediate turn off. If you come in and start talking to me about some 50-50, because a man, listen, I heard a preacher man saying it's so true. A man's job is to come in and better your life, right? That's his job. And see, I knew 20 years ago, I'm telling you, I seen this coming. Men have forgot what their task is. And maybe women have forgot what theirs is, but men definitely have forgotten what their task is. God put them here first. They're here to provide. That's their job. They're the hunters, right? These men want to get chased. Now, why is that? Yeah, why is that? But the manosphere, I looked it up. We will be talking about that this week. Probably Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow I go to do that Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday. It is. We'll be talking about the manosphere. I looked it up today because I wanted to get a good understanding. I didn't even think it would be a definition for it, but it is. But like I said, if a man starts talking about 50-50, you're not my guy. Now, we've been together because, first of all, that means he's not going to court you. He's not going to date you, right? That's what that means. I want somebody that no hold bars. He going to date me, and you ain't got to spend a lot of money if you ain't got a lot of money, but be creative and think of things for us to do. We can go bowling. We can go shoot pool. We can go take a walk in the park. We can go to the movies. We can go eat a meal. Just think of things to spend time with me. Yeah, right. Think of things to spend time with me, whatever it may be. You come over, we can sit in the house and on the porch and eat potato chips. Like, think of something to spend time with me that don't include me cooking for you and you coming in my house watching TV. And now that I live with my friend, I think it's good because you can't come over here. Even though me and come to my house, no way, I ain't lie that. I know that's right, T. I know that's right. But so you got to think of something to do. I've always been like that since I was 20, in my 20s. You have to entertain me. That's right. We're the helpers. I told somebody, I had a conversation with somebody that yesterday. So if you automatically talk about 50-50, you've turned me off. Treat them like kings, but they don't know how to treat a queen, though. They don't do nothing. Hey, Dakota. They don't know how to treat a queen. Right? It is a give and a take and a shared situation, but I want somebody to be able to sacrifice. Let's say you don't make much money. Be able to sacrifice. Let me say, let me put $20 right here and another 20 next week, and we're going to go to the movies, or we're going to go to TGI Fridays or something. Think of something. Equally yoked means y'all on the same page about whatever page you on, he needs to be on. Equally yoked means, I'll give you an example. If you going, like for me and my dude was equally yoked because I'm in church, I'm trying to better myself. And maybe let's say I ain't in church, I'm just trying to better myself and he not. That's unequally yoked. You trying to save your money and he's jacking his off. Unequally yoked. You being loyal to him, he out there cheating. Unequally yoked, right? Don't matter what the age. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Celia. We do. That's what I said in my video today, that we have to stop. Most, not all, and most women. Now, what happens with a man when he get all that, he quickly gets somebody, right? He quickly gets somebody. But then, a lot of these men is too scared to spend. They're going to have to spend $1 on you, right? They don't want to have to spend nothing on you. Because when I be looking on Facebook or these dating apps, I see them say, have your own, I got my own. That ain't the way you come to a woman. That's not the way you come to a woman. You could think that, but that ain't the way you come to a woman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That ain't the way you come to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me like that. Even that's how you feel. Get to know me. Finesse that into me. Don't tell me, don't say nothing about, I need you to have your own. I got the table, you need to have your own table. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me like that. And you, angry man, who is angry man? Who is angry man? Tell me his name. Tell me his name, angry man, so I can look him up. I got to look up Queen Maker and angry man. Who is angry man? Because I definitely ain't, I'm never going to be with a woman. I don't like titties. I don't like PUSSY. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want no parts of that. Hey, Tiffany. Girl, child, Nick, I didn't know we had the 31, girl. You have to, you had to come to me correctly because I'm telling y'all, you got to listen carefully what dudes say and what they don't say. That'll tell you who they are, right? That'll tell you, right? That'll tell you who they are. You know, so if you come at me with them bad ideologies, Bridget, that's unequally yoked. If their ideology is different from yours, unequally yoked, and it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work. I remember my pastor spoke on that years ago, and I was with dude. But you know, as women, we think we can change them, or if we love them enough, they'll change on their own. Don't usually work, right? If they like I said, anything opposite, if y'all on opposite things, even if I vote and he don't, unequally yoked, because that means you're not socially conscious, you're not socially aware. We too black for you to not be socially conscious. That's a big thing for me. Not voting is a real big thing for me. Unequally yoked. You know what I'm saying? I need your mindset to be like mine. The guy with the cigar. Send me what's his name, Lisa Marie, so I can look him up. Send me his name. We're gonna talk about him. But yeah, all that unequally yoked, and this is how I feel, Bridget. Over 50, a man should know exactly how to treat you. But what I have found out, like I'm sure you have too, is that they don't act like they know what it takes to get us. A lot of them don't act like they don't know. I just had a conversation with one of my girlfriends. Her guy that like her 61. He's still, and dudes still stuck on having sex. I don't understand that for the life of me. If you 50, 60 years old, you should be used to sex, and you should know how to get it from the woman that you're trying to get it from. And you should be patient enough for her to get it to you. Because if she like you, you ain't got to do all that and say all that. And she going to get it to you when she wants to. You going to get it. It's yours, bro. Just hold on. Wait a minute. Wait till the time. Wait till the time, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here thinking you automatically about to get with me like that. Don't do that. Because then when you do that, then you're going to make me say something to you that's going to be disrespectful. Right? If you come at me, and dudes do it all the time. That's why I'm single, y'all. Dude, if you come to me like that with some sexual shit, I'm going to come to you with some whole shit. You know what I'm saying? What you got on this bill? What you got on my rent? Me either, Bridget. What you got on my rent? What you got on anything? My car broke. What can you do? Whatever I'm going through at the moment, what can you do about that, right? What can you do about that? Because if you come at me wrong, I'm going to come at you. I'm coming hard, right? Then it's a problem. But you want my precious jewels. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't even how to get my gynecology appointment together. Because y'all, I want the lady to put the thing in there and go on up in there and handle the business. We got to, listen. I don't want to be, but the way things are, Guys can say one thing to me and turn me all the way off. All the way off, because I know that's how you think. So now that I'm older and I can hear these things that they saying, I don't look them. I don't look over them. Like, when you're younger, you look over them. You just overlook that, or don't pay no attention, or you might not even heard it. I hear everything now. Everything. Everything. Let me tell you something. A guy reached out to me on social media, right, and left his number. He had said something to me a couple times. Yeah, I asked. Oh, yeah, I used to listen to R.C. Blake. But let me tell you what I think about R.C. Blake. I used to listen to him because he is correct. The problem I have with R.C. Blake now is you continuously bashing women. Let's get on to the niggas, because they the problem. They're the problem, not us. Let's get over there and tell them what they need to do. Quit talking about what we need to do. Let's go over there and tell the men, go to the black man's meeting and tell them what they need to do. Because at first, a couple years ago when I got hip to him, wonderful. He was saying good stuff. I see he's still saying it. That's enough, bro. That's enough on us. That's enough on us. So I don't listen to R.C. Blake no more. He don't even come down my timeline no more. But that's enough. That's enough on that. Enough women bashing and telling us what we should do. First of all, you don't know what all we should do. Until you get a PUSSY, you really can't tell me all the things, because you don't know what it's like to be us. The Angry Man, is he called Angry Man? Because I want to check him out tonight after I watch the challenge. Is he called Angry Man? Yeah, see, you can't, I don't, a lot of this female bashing, black women bashing, I'm not with, right? I get you try to tell me something, cool. But who you really need to be telling something to, and I got friends all over, and a YouTube channel that I talk to women, you need to be getting these men together. Quit talking about what we need to do, and let's get them together, because they're the head. We're not the head, sir. We're not the head. I don't know if they're going to need to go listen to Farrakhan, old Martin Luther King tapes, but we ain't the problem. We're not the problem. The problem that we do possess is allowing these men to come into our life thinking they're going to change, and we can change them, and we're going to take them as they is and settle them. That's our problem. But the real problem is that these men ain't ready. I'm talking to thousands of men ain't ready. Ain't ready worth a darn, and ain't trying to get ready. Ain't trying to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to tell you about this guy on social media. I'm trying to figure which one I was going to tell y'all about. Anyway, nice looking dude. He lived with his mama. So that's okay. To people, shit happens. So how long you been living there? I think he said 2 or 3 years, right? You working 2 jobs. You working 2 jobs and live with your mama and don't have a car. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready to date. If I was a dude, first thing I'd do is get me a car. Even if I ain't got a place, I would get me a car. A guy walking to a tree try to holler at me. You gotta have the main things, right? You gotta have that. How you gonna date? How is you gonna date and you don't have a car? I get so tired of that. Like, go away till you get a car. Do whatever you need to do to get a car. If it ain't nothing but a piece of car, to get you a car. See, and then, at my age, I can't build you, because you should already be built, right? Or you should have the same oomph that I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of them, y'all. I'm tired of them. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if you have a little bit of money. That's all you got, right? But you got to have a car. You got to have a car. You know what I'm saying? How we going to get around? My car? I'm going to be the driver? Or I'm going to let you drive my car? No. So all these black male bloggers and talkers and shit, I need them to holler at the men. That's what I need them to do. Don't talk about what we need to do no more, because we handling our business. Don't. Yeah, we do. I need y'all to watch my video today, like and comment that I made, because we have been been the problem as well. We've added to the problem. We're not the problem. We've added to the problem. Men would elevate and graduate to manhood if we would stop accepting them the way they are. If we just stop accepting them the way they are and make them be better before they step to us, then it would change. But if you keep accepting Bill with no car, little bit of money, he ain't dating you, he ain't courting you. I had a dude, let me tell y'all something. After I got single, a dude liked me. And matter of fact, it was one of his friends. So he knew that I was broke up with him, right? He went to the grocery store and brought me some flowers, knocked on my door with a handwritten note, and I forgot it said something nice and cute with the flowers in the hand. Wasn't no big bouquet, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, right? Little stuff like that. He knocked on the door, gave it to me, said what he had to say, and left out. Little stuff like that, right? He didn't even come in the house, just handed it to me, said what he had to say, and went on about his business. You got to court me. You got to date me. You got to, court me. If you can't date me, court me. And don't keep texting me, good morning, beautiful. I think they about finished with that one. I don't know where they got that from. Don't keep doing that. I ghost him too. I'm about to ghost somebody now. And then he had the nerve to say, at the dude I'm telling you about that said he lived with his mom and this and that and that. I don't talk to him no more, right? And he texted me at 3:30 this morning. See, that's another thing. You do stupid stuff. He texted me and said, did I do something wrong? I didn't respond back. And then he called me this morning. I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own. Did you do something wrong? You don't have enough. You ain't did shit wrong. You just ain't did nothing right. You know what I'm saying? Don't holler at me. Don't, if you're not ready. I'm already doing my own thing and got my own struggle going on over here. Don't holler at me if you ain't ready. Please don't, sir. Please don't. Please don't. Because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. So what I just usually do, just block them. Good morning, beautiful. I don't know where they got that from. I'm telling you, they must have went to the black man's meeting and said, hey, y'all, I got it. This is what we going to do. This going to get them, y'all. We going to tell them good morning, beautiful, every day. Oh, my God. I'm so sick of that. You don't even call me beautiful. Call me JacQuie. Call me JacQuie. That's what you do. Call me JacQuie, Miss Mason or something. Don't call me. Don't say that. Because you don't mean that. That's what you say to everybody. I know some dudes just go down the list doing that in the mornings. Oh, he only does shorts. So if I can look up Angry Man, I'll find him. Yeah, the black man meeting. I know they had a black man meeting about that one because too many people doing it all over the country. I know they did a black man meeting about that one, right? That's why we got to have the Black Women's Coalition. I am the head of the Black Women's Coalition, okay? Starting now. The Black Women's Coalition, all right? We ain't taking that stuff no more. We want men to come at us correctly. Come at us correctly, right? And don't matter if you got a little or a lot, just come correct. And don't be coming with that 50-50. I don't like what you got to bring to the table. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be asking me because a man's job is to provide. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that because most women got what they need to have anyway. Don't do that, right? And if you don't, you're supposed to get it for it. Let me tell you something. When I was a young woman, dudes would come and look around and be like, what you need. You got some groceries, I'm gonna go get some groceries. Like, don't come at me with that half and half and 50-50 and all that, because that just tells me that you cheap. That's what that tells me. I don't want no cheap dude. I'd rather have a broke dude before I have a cheap dude. I don't want no cheap dude. Because, see, a broke dude, when he get $5, he's going to give you 4 of them. The cheap dude going to watch you hungry and eat his chips and watch you be hungry. Okay? So that's what that is. Anyway, y'all, I got to get up in the morning. I just love y'all so. The 33 peoples. Could I get the 33 likes before we go? I feel real exhilarated and exuberant, right? But I got to get up. I got to go take these fingerprints down at the airport tomorrow. Go take a drug test Thursday. I'm so happy right now, right? I just got to hurry up and get packed. And I got to get me some totes and get packed. Yeah, ain't nothing worse than a cheap one. Ooh, I can't stand them. I'm going to tell y'all the story. I just thought about this date I had in Charlotte, the cheap dude. I probably told y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway, because this remind me, Nika, the cheap dude story. Cheap dude story. Yeah, I'm happy too, T. I'm happy, right? I'm happy. Anyway, love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.